Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we have a vintage Swiza Petrol roller lighter. This lighter has plenty of wear, scuffs, finish damage, blemishes, corrosion, finish loss. It is marked here toward the bottom of the back spine, and I'm not sure how well you can see that, or the way that the camera is picking it up, but that says Swiza, S-W-I-Z-A. The lighter sort of has the look of an aluminum block lighter. Reminds me a lot of the Nika lighter, which was a Swiss-made lighter that I sold, I believe, last year, and I'd had it for a couple of years. But I don't think that this is an aluminum block lighter. If it is, it's not typical because it doesn't have your typical aluminum block type snuffer. More of a lid, and if that is made out of aluminum, I would be shocked. Definitely not machined aluminum like you typically see on aluminum block petrol lighters. It's an interesting file roller with your actual file up here. It's got a very interesting mechanism which the 1954 lighter repair manual says is similar to the Dunhill roller light, but with parts that are slightly different. I would say it is similar, but the parts are more than just slightly different. They are somewhat different. There's a cover piece there for that flint mechanism that, while that screw is tightened down, and there is a little stop there that should keep it from sliding over, for whatever reason it is not. I may have to do a little bit more experimenting with that. See if perhaps I didn't get it fitted back down on there exactly as it was supposed to be. When I did the Google search looking for information for this lighter, the only information that I came up with, other than that from the 1954 lighter repair manual, was from our friend Eastwa Doonflam on TikTok, and he had a video of a Swiza. This is definitely a well-functioning lighter. Works really well. Didn't strike there on the first time, but it has lit very reliably, very dependably since I fueled it up earlier today. Made a few videos. I scheduled a video for Facebook for this lighter. It did not have a fuel screw when I acquired it, so this is just a spare, looks like chrome plated fuel screw that I had that probably belonged to an old Japanese made Ronson standard type clone, if I was guessing, but it fits this lighter well enough for it to work, and that's all I was really concerned about today. I mentioned the wear. You can see that is evident. I said finish loss. I guess you might be able to say plating loss. I'm just not sure. I've made this caveat 1,000 times now that I'm not a metals expert. And the lighter does, like I said, exhibit some attributes that make me think that it is aluminum. So if it is aluminum, then what you're seeing there as far as the finish loss would be the anodizing, I would think. But again, I'm not exactly certain about how that anodizing process works. Obviously, when you've got an aluminum lighter that has a color applied to it, it is the anodizing process by which that is achieved, but when it is just the base color of the metal, I'm not sure whether that aluminum has been anodized or if it's possible that this lighter is made out of some other kind of metal, perhaps chrome-plated brass, perhaps some other alloy. Don't think it would be steel, it just doesn't feel heavy enough for it. But again, I'm not an expert on metals. I know just about enough to make me dangerous most of the time, but certainly don't have any expertise, just what I've picked up on here and there in my experience with these lighters, and a little bit of time that I spent working in an oil-filled machine shop when I was a very young man, my late teens and very early 20s. Was through no fault of my own, and he called it laying me off, but I was fired by my grandfather from that job at the machine shop just a few days before my 21st birthday. So the fill screw is not original, although it does seem to work all right. And the lighter has plenty of scuffs, scratches, dings, finish loss, wear, all of those kinds of notations. It's marked as made in Switzerland. Very nice engine turn design. And it does somewhat remind me of a Dunhill roller light. It's thinner and a little bit wider. It is about the size of the Nika lighter that I had, which is kind of what reminds me of it. The Nika lighter was definitely an aluminum block lighter. And like I said, the jury is out on this one, whether or not this is aluminum, some other form of metal. Hopefully somebody can give me a clue. Maybe there is a metal expert out there who has seen something in this video that makes them feel like they are not reaching to make a claim as to what kind of metal it is manufactured out of. But either way, a nice, reliable, functioning lighter. Somewhat in the vein of a Dunhill roller light, but also familiar to many other roller lighter enthusiasts as well. You'll see things here that remind you of other roller lighters. It does have some kind of composite material making up part of the roller, and that's an interesting design which I don't remember seeing before, but it adds a little bit of flair to this particular lighter. One that I am glad to own and put to use. Until next time.